Hey, Shalom, this will be quick. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Rakakadash. Double honors and salutations to the apostles and others, great millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom to you, Akim, you Akwath, also your children that believe on this word. Shalom to the speckled bird that scattered around the four corners of the globe. It's your brother Khalakar of GMS Northwest, come back at you with another video. And yesterday they was just talking about how they, had this ceasefire deal between Israel and Hamas, and now it's still hanging in the balance. It hangs in the balance. This article reads from Fox News: Israel-Hamas ceasefire deal hangs in the balance as key vote is delayed. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has accused Hamas of backing out of the ceasefire deal to release hostages and end the war in Gaza, which have raged for more than a year. An Israeli cabinet vote on the ceasefire deal has been delayed indefinitely. So here it is. These people, these talking heads, these leaders of these other nations, these small hats, saying that they want a ceasefire because who? Their buddy Trump is coming in office. And what did Trump say when he get in office? If there's no ceasefire, there's going to be hell to pay. So if there's going to be hell to pay and there's no ceasefire, then Trump going to pull out all the tricks and stops to blow up and what they've been doing. Fast facts. It says Israel and Hamas has agreed to ceasefire deal that would have ensured the release of hostages and exchange of Palestinian prisoners held by Israel. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu have accused Hamas of re-engaging on the deal, or reneging, Salakia, on the deal with the new demands, and has delayed a cabinet vote on argument indefinitely. Meanwhile, Israel strikes across Gaza Strip have killed more than 48 people in the last 24 hours. So look, man, they still killing, still dropping bombs. Under the terms of the agreement Wednesday, 33 hostages were released by Hamas over 6 weeks in exchange for hundreds of Palestinian prisoners. So this ain't gonna stop, and brothers always go to First Thessalonians, the 5th chapter. Let me start at the top. It says, "But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night." Yeah, the day of the Lord comes as a thief in the night. Where's the war is going to start over there in the valley of Jehoshaphat, or Yahweh Yahweh's judgment. It's going to start over there. So here they're saying peace and safety. They had videos of people crying in the streets and everybody raising flags and happy and stuff, and they still ain't get a deal crossed because ain't no deal going to come across, man. And look at Turkey. Turkey is going to go to, more likely trying to go to war with Israel too, man. The Turkish. Right up in that biblical crescent up in there, man. So things are going to continue to kick off. This verse 3, it says, "For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travaileth upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape." You're not going to escape. Even though they say peace and safety, sudden destruction is going to come. Just said peace and safety yesterday, and they killed 48, they still bombing the strip of Gaza. So we know this is going to continue to happen because it does say prophecy, man. Like I just... Salakia. Chill. Joel, the 3rd chapter. Here, let me get Habakkuk first, and then we can go to Joel. This is Habakkuk 2, or Habakkuk 2 and 1. It says, "I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and I will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord answered me and said, Write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run and read it." And that's what these visions are for, man. We're interpreting them, we're breaking them down, and we see what's coming to pass. We see what the Lord is about to bring on the shores of America, on the world, on Esau's Edom kingdom, before he takes it out. All these plagues that keep happening, more and more plagues are going to continue to come upon the earth. You know, the beginning of sorrows. All of these things must happen so the Lord can take this devil out. It says, for the vision is set for the appointed time, but in the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Yeah, it will surely come and would not tarry. So wait on it. We're patiently waiting on it. Lamentations 3 in the GNT, around the 20-something verse, it goes into, you know, waiting on the Lord. You know, it's a beautiful thing to wait on the Lord, to hope and wait patiently on the Lord. So, and that's for our salvation. We know the Lord is going to come like a thief in the night. We know the prophecies are jumping off the pages. We know the end is almost here. We're preparing ourselves. We're getting our mind prepared. We're getting our spirit. We're getting our house right before this day comes. Because when Trump get in office, you know, if he don't get, you know, taken out in this before the weekend, or, you know, or when that Monday, you know, it's gonna be all hell, man. It's gonna be all hell. And we've been prophesying and telling you, starting with our apostles all the way down to every brother that's in GMS, you know, and the affiliates of GMS, you know, that's speaking to 100% doctrine, the true doctrine, the same doctrine that Yahweh Shah had, a doctrine that's talked about in John the 7th chapter, you know, having this Holy Spirit to break this stuff down and go into it and read it, and having the Spirit deal with you, you know, on a spiritual level. You know, the prophets are subject to the prophets. We were prophesying about this stuff, man. So it's going to come. Though it tarry, wait for it. Like I was saying, the battle of Jehoshaphat, Joel the 3rd chapter, for behold, in those days and in that time will I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem. Hey, who's the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together. I believe that's Jeremiah the 50th to 51st chapter. It says, I was also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, or Yahweh Shaphat, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, from whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. Who's in the Holy Land right now? These rats, man. These Amalekites. Amalek. Then they parted the land. You know, they done all types of abominations in the land. They say they're the people. They're trying to build a third temple. They're trying to get Trump over there. He's on a coin. You know, this is really is written. Hey, Davos 2025, man. They speaking about these times of MOTB, war. What we're going to do at war. How we're going to move this. How we're going to do this. It says, and they have cast lots for my people, and have given a boy for a harlot and a girl for a wine, soul for a wine, that they may drink. So the Lord, you know, he has his eyes on this place, man, on this sinful kingdom, you know, starting with Jake, but drinking, you know, we can use it for Esau. You know, the eyes of the Lord is on the sinful kingdom, and he's going to destroy it off the face of the map. But all of these things must come to pass first. This sorrow, you know. Let me get back into that article real quick. Now they're saying that Biden expect Israel and Hamas deal to go into effect on Sunday. It's not going to happen, man. It's not going to happen. It just updated and told you that it's not happening. That was 6 hours ago, you know. Now let's listen to this.
Say hello to crazy low prices from Amazon Haul. Everything is under $20 with unbelievable finds in fashion.
The soap opera part going behind the scenes. KJP and Admiral Kirby seem to be sparring. She has a huge problem with him. Obviously, she's very insecure. And anytime the war happened, Ukraine got invaded, you see things go crazy in the Middle East, you need somebody with international experience. and that's why he looked as an asset. But evidently he couldn't call on his own reporters. She would always be there to introduce him. And then yesterday when this happens, Kirby's there in person, and she's not. But according to Jackie Heinrich, KJP's decision to block Kirby from the briefing made reporters wait for a virtual background call to get news about the ceasefire. It did not go over well among the staff, who described it as ending on a note of ego. The administration source told Fox it's one thing to block Kirby from going to the briefing room, but it's another not to even do the homework to be able to answer the question on the most pressing issue news that had in months. Kirby had the answers, but she had to be there, even though she says and knows nothing.
Well, she didn't know Matt Miller. What State Department guy?
Even when I disagree with Kirby, you can't deny he's an effective communicator. He has the goods on what's happening.
He knows what's going on.
And this has been reported on throughout the administration that many people thought that he should have got the job. He was more competent.
I ain't talking about shit. Just saying that they think that they confident that this deal is going to get made, but the scriptures say otherwise, man. You can't trust this devil. Salakia. Oh, Salakia. Sirach 12:10. Never trust thy enemy, for like his iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as thou hast wiped a looking glass. And thou shalt know that his rest have not been altogether wiped away. Yeah, his rest has not been altogether wiped away. You know, you can't trust his words are smoother than butter. You know, so this devil, you know, even though he humbles himself, you still can't trust him. Because if you trust him, you'll be in a in a situation where you cheering in the streets and ain't shit happen. You know? So, like I said, you know, yesterday it was doing the ceasefire thing and ain't shit happen. As a matter of fact, celebration. Ceasefire.
شعور حلو كثير والحمد لله رب العالمين انها تم الاتفاق وانه رح نروح لبيوتنا لاهالينا لاحبابنا. صحيح انه بيوتنا راحت، احبابنا راحت، اخوتنا، اهالينا.
الجزيرة العربية، الجزيرة العربية،
كنا متوترين من الصبح، احنا نستنى الأخبار ونشوف إذا يتوصلوا لاتفاق ولا لا. بدنا نرجع بلادنا ونرجع على دورنا ولجوزي ولأخواتي كده.
من غزة العربية.
الفرحة عارمة عنا في غزة واحنا مبسوطين معهم، وربنا يجمعنا على خير ونروح لبلادنا والحمد لله رب العالمين على كل حال. ونشكر القطريين والمصريين وكل الأطراف اللي ساعدوا.
Yeah, I gotta tell you that shit. Ain't shit happening, man. So you can hope and pray 111. Hey, call hello, Yahbashim, Yahshabashim, Kakadash. You can pray and hope all you want to. This is prophecy, man. This is prophecy, man. These small hats are gonna try to take over the road, you know, because they know their road is ending. So, like I said, don't trust this devil. You know, this devil gonna come with all tricks and wonders, miracles. Just be circumspect and know that we're in those times, man. So, with that said, I want to say shalom. Hope you was edified.